Well, today is August 2021 already, and we're here to announce our hero not-for-profit organization of the month. So this month we're recognizing NAWS, and we have Jeannine Huck, who's the president of the board of directors of NAWS. Hi, Jeannine, welcome.
Hi, Gwen.
So tell us a little bit about what NAWS stand for and what you guys do.
So NAWS it stands for the National Animal Welfare Society. We go by the name of NAWS Humane Society. And we are a 501c3 animal welfare organization based out of Mokina.
Very cool. Can you give us a little background? How long have you been there and what's the history of the organization?
Sure. So NAWS started in 2007. Not to bore you with too many details, but at that point in time, there was a group of ladies that were involved with another animal welfare organization. And they said, you know what, we want to do something a little bit different. So let's kind of see what we can do and start our own organization with the real thought at the time that we would be opening up something like a best friends, a place where, you know, animals that were older or sick could come to and be cared for, you know, through the remainder of their lives. Things quickly shifted. And in 2007, we opened up our clinic that was on 191st Street, but it was just a little bit west in the strip mall where I think it's JMO's is now. And the thought then was to be a high volume spay neuter clinic. And that is when the financial crisis hit, the first of a few. Right. And we shifted again. Fortunately, we've been able to pivot like this and really, you know, be able to address the needs of the community by switching from high volume spay neuter to more affordable veterinary services, general veterinary services, and at the time it was vaccines. And then in 2012, our rescue organization, as well as our medical services, grew to the point where we needed more space. And that was another point in time where there was a lot of struggles, you know, financially with businesses. And unfortunately, a carpet and tile location was going out of business, and it was perfect for us. So we moved to our current location, which is on 190th Street, 9981 West 190th Street. And that's where we have most of our adoptable dogs, our adoptable cats. Again, there's more to that because we have a foster network, a pretty wonderful, awesome foster network, as well as our medical services. So we still offer general veterinary care as well as spay neuter services.
Wow. And tell us a little bit about that foster opportunity, because that's kind of intriguing.
Yeah, so we bring in animals, and obviously we only have so much space, and we are no kill. So, you know, unless there's a danger to the animal, of course, or the animal is at a point where are so sick, it's not humane to keep them, you know, but other than that, if an animal doesn't find a home, you know, it would live out its life with us. So there's limitations on space. And without our foster network, we would not be able to save as many animals as we are able to save. You know, they're just an extension of the rescue, and they're just as important to us.
Sure. How long in general does a foster animal stay with a foster parent?
You know, it could depend, because we do have hospice fosters as well as fosters that take on new litters or younger animals. So it truly varies. You know, with a hospice foster, it could be a year or two or less. Right. If you're bringing in a litter, whether it be kittens, puppies, you know, usually it's 2 to 3 months. And then, of course, more so probably with the dogs, we see, you know, where we don't have enough space and there's maybe an abuse situation, and the dog will come in until we have space where we're at. So that, again, that could vary as well.
Got it. So, you know, somebody can get in contact with you. Can they actually come out and see the dogs then at your facility that are available for adoption as well?
Well, dogs are by appointment.
Okay.
Our wonderful adoption counselors really like to, you know, have a dialogue with the potential adopters. And, you know, this has been one of the things that people sometimes don't understand, because a lot of times when people go to, you know, a different type of shelter, they may just go in and be able to adopt an animal on the spot. Where rescue-based is a little bit different. You know, our philosophy is that we really like to be able to understand the adopter, understand their home, because we want this to be a forever home for the animals. So, you know, sometimes people come in and say, well, I'm looking for a little beagle. And during the course of the conversation, we may find out, well, gosh, I really can't tolerate a dog that barks a lot. And well, this beagle barks a lot, you know, so.
Right. So you really have to match it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Understood. So not only though, do you have your facility for the animals and that service, but you also have Resale for Rescue store. Tell us about that.
Yes. Resale for Rescue is, you know, I consider it like an extension of our community outreach. The ladies that run the store there are phenomenal. They do a lot of things in terms of fundraising for us. They help the community know more about us. And, you know, they're just a wonderful group of ladies just trying to do a good thing and trying to raise some additional funds for the rescue.
And where is that store located at?
That's on Front Street. And forgive me, I don't know the exact address.
All right. Well, I'm sure that if you get to Front Street, you can find it. So, you know, we hear about the different opportunities that might be there, but I'm sure there's also struggles that go on as well. What is the biggest struggle you think you face as an organization?
You know, I would say, you know, I'm sure many nonprofits go through this, but certainly financial. We operate with the volunteer board, and we have zero administrative expenses. So anything that we earn from our medical services is used to fund the rescue. Anything that we earn through fundraisers and donations is used to fund the rescue. Literally anything, any money that comes in funds the rescue. And with so many homeless animals and those that need medical care, especially lately with the cats, you know, we've had quite a few situations where, you know, they needed specialized surgery, and we're doing everything that we can to try to raise that money so that we can pay for that surgery. So financially, of course, you know, that would be a struggle. And again, space. So if, you know, anybody is interested in fostering and helping us out, and I know I mentioned litters with space and, you know, hospice, but there's also situations where we have an animal that's sick and is probably better off just healing in foster care. Maybe they had a special surgery. So, you know, once they heal, then they can come on site. Yeah, I mean, those are probably our two largest.
So it really seems like there's a lot of opportunities for people to get involved in. They could get involved monetarily. They could become a foster parent. They could do different volunteer things, I'm assuming, for the organization as well.
Absolutely. Volunteers, our cat care is 100% volunteer. We have paid staff for the dogs. So, you know, there's different situations with dogs and behaviors and such. And obviously our veterinary services are paid staff, but our cats, and, you know, there's literally thousands of cats that we've saved in a year that have been adopted out. That is all due to the community efforts and the community, you know, helping us out and helping us care for them.
Got it. You know, I know that you have a lot of events, or you did have more of them pre-pandemic, right? As we all did, but you do have an event coming up. Well, can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes, this is hot off the press. It is Arrowhead Ales, and they are located in New Lenox, 2101 Calistoga Drive. I think I said that correctly. And they have chosen us to be the benefactor of a special fundraiser that they're holding during Restaurant Week. They've actually brewed a special beer for us, and it's called Survival Tales, I believe. Don't have the flyer in front of me, but they're holding a special Kick the Keg event on September 9th, and they're donating 100% of the proceeds from draft sales that night for It Is Survivor Tales to NAWS. So after 4 p.m. If anybody is thirsty and, you know, wants to try a special beer that night, I would say please go, because 100% of the proceeds will benefit the animals. They're also having a special burger that week. Okay. And so who does not want a burger to go along with their beer?
There you go, right.
And they are donating $2 from every burger sold to the animals. And as well as they'll have available 4-packs of the same beer that'll be canned, and $2 of every 4-pack sold will go to the animals. So,
wow, so it's a good opportunity for a fundraiser there. Now, let's say that you're out there and you're saying, well, I can go to that one, but I also want to go to other activities. How do they find the activities that might involve your organization?
They can go to our Facebook page. That's where we post all of our events. We also do post on Instagram. And once we start having more actual fundraising events, we do put those on our website. So usually community events, if we don't put on our website, you know, something that if we're attending a Petapalooza or something like that, but the fundraising events, they usually go on our website, which is www.nawsus.org.
Well, very cool. You know, at our office, pets are near and dear to our heart. We have a therapy dog and a law dog in our office. So he's part of our everyday life. And, you know, people have an opportunity here to have a pet become part of their everyday life, or to do volunteer work, or maybe foster an animal for a period of time, or to do, you know, give a monetary donation, or to do something else for your organization. So it's absolutely wonderful what you do and how you help our community. And we really appreciate you and all the efforts that you put out there. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me today. I appreciate it.
Not a problem. Well, you take care, and we'll talk to you real soon.
Okay, thank you, Gwen.